Children, let's discuss the last topic of this chapter. See, we have discussed so many situational problems. In almost all the problems, we got the equations for that situations as linear equations in standard form, isn't it? But there are some situations or situational problems where we are getting the equations which are not linear, pair of equations which are not linear. In that type of questions, we have to change the equations as linear equations. Then only we can solve that problems. So here we are discussing some problems which are not linear, but we can change them into pair of linear equations. Okay, children? Now, first question, you can see here 2 by x plus 3 by y equal to 13. And second equation, 5 by x minus 4 by y is equal to minus 2. See children, is it a linear equation? No, it is not a linear equation. You know the standard form of linear equation as a pair of linear equation as a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. Here the degree of x is 1. Degree of y is also 1. That's why we are calling it as linear equation. But what about this one? 2 by x. Actually it means 2 into 1 by x. Isn't it? So when we write this equation in standard, when we try to write this equation in standard form, 1 by x will be equal to x raised to minus 1. Isn't it? 1 by x is actually x raised to minus 1. So now what is the power? Is it 1? No. It means now this equation is not in linear form. But we have to solve this pair of equations also. We have to find out x and value of x and y. For that we have to reduce these two equations to pair of linear equations. Linear equations. So now we are going to discuss how to change these two equations as, or how to reduce these two equations as pair of linear equations. Okay, here we are giving some substitutions for this variable and then we will get pair of linear equations. Okay, see children, here 2 by x plus 3 by y equal to 13. In the first equation, what is the variable part? Variable part is actually here 2 by x. It means 2 into 1 by x. Isn't it? And 3 by y. It means 3 into 1 by y. Since this variable part is 1 by x and 1 by y, they are not linear. The equation is not linear. So if we are giving some substitution for this 1 by x and 1 by y, then we can reduce this to pair of linear equation. So that we are going to do, we are giving some another variable for this 1 by x and this 1 by y. So we can assume, we can take, let u is equal to 1 by x and v equal to 1 by y. You can take any other variable as a and b or p and q. Here I have taken u as 1 by x and v as 1 by y. Now if it is 1 by x is u and 1 by y is v, we can rewrite the equation. How can we change? We can write this 2 by x as it is 2 into 1 by x. So for this 1 by x we can give u. So it becomes 2 into u. What is it? 2u. Okay. So here it can be written as 2u. 2 by x can be written as 2u. Then 3 by y is actually 3 into 1 by y. For 1 by y we have taken v. So it can be written as 3v. Okay. So now we can rewrite the equations. How can we write this first equation? 2 by x is 2u. So equation 2u plus 3v equal to 13. Now what about the second equation? 5 by x. 5 by x is actually it is 5 into 1 by x. For 1 by x we have taken u. So it is 5u. So 5u minus 4 by y we can write 4v equal to minus 2. Okay. So we have changed the equations as 2u plus 3v equal to 13 and 5u minus 4v equal to minus 2. Now look at these equations. What type of equations are these? They are linear equations. So we got pair of linear equations, isn't it? Now you know how to solve this pair of linear equations. You can apply any method. When you solve this pair of linear equation, you will get value of u and v. When we substitute that value of u and v, we can find out x and y. So which method can be applied to solve this? Our equations are 2u plus 3v equal to 13, 5u minus 4v equal to minus 2. Okay, which method can be applied? So now I am going to use cross multiplication method. Okay, so for cross multiplication method, what is the first step? We have to write the equations in standard form. Okay, so I am writing the equations in standard form. 2u plus 3v minus 13 equal to 0. Then second one, 5u minus 4v plus 2 equal to 0. Now what we have to do? We have to arrange the coefficients for the cross multiplication method. What is that arrangement? So we have to take the variables. Here the variables are u and v, not x and y. So here u, then v, then for constant we are writing 1. Now how will you arrange the coefficients? For u we have to avoid u coefficients. We have to take the remaining. What are remaining? 3 minus 4, then minus 13, 2. Then for v, we have to consider remaining 2. Remaining 2 means 2, 5, minus 13, 2. Minus 13, 2 is already we have written. So remaining is 2, 5. Okay. Then for constant term, we have to avoid this constant term. We have considered these two. Already 2, 5 we have written. Remaining is 3 minus 4. So this is the arrangement. We have done so many problems on cross multiplication method. Now what is left? What is remaining? We have to write the products. Okay. So first u by, here downward product we have to consider first 6, then minus 4 into minus 13, negative into negative, positive, then 4 into 13, 52, equal to v by minus 13 into 5, minus 65, minus 2 into 2, 4, equal to 1 by 2 into minus 4 minus 8 minus 5 into 3 15. Okay. So we have written the product form. Product, then we can simplify. We can, to get value of u, we have to equate first and last. So u by minus 46 equal to 1 by minus 23. So u is equal to, this will come here, minus 46 by minus 23, it is 2. Okay. Now to get v, we have to equate these two. So v by minus 69 equal to 1 by minus 23. So v is equal to minus 69 by minus 23. It is 3. Okay children. So we got value of u and v. But our question is to solve this equation. Isn't it? Given equations are in x and y. So solve this equation means we have to find the value of the given variable x and y. How will you get value of x and y? What is u? U is 1 by x. Isn't it? So if we are saying u, see if u is equal to 2, u means 1 by x. That is 1 by x is equal to 2. So what is x? X is, see when we take this reciprocal, it will become x. So here also we can take the reciprocal. So x is equal to 1 by 2. Then for getting y, we have v equal to 3. That is 1 by y is equal to 3. V is 1 by y. So y is equal to its reciprocal. So 1 by 3. So what is the solution? Solution is 1 by 2, 1 by 3. Okay children. So this is the method to solve the equations which is to be reducible to pair of linear equations in two variables. Now come to the next question. 2 by root x plus 3 by root y is equal to 2. 4 by root x minus 9 by root y equal to minus 1. Okay. These equations are also not linear equations, because here power of x is minus 1 by 2. Root x is x raised to 1 by 2. When we take to numerator, it will become x raised to minus 1 by 2. It is not a whole number and it is not 1. So it is not a linear equation. So what we have to do, if we are getting the equations like this, we have to reduce these equations to linear equations by giving some substitution. Here what substitution we have to give, that we have to decide. So here 2 by root x is 2 by root x means 2 into 1 by root x. Isn't it? 3 by root y means 3 into 1 by root y. So here the variable part is 1 by root x and here 1 by root y. So we have to give substitution for this variable part. Okay, what substitution we can give? Any letter here, let me give P and Q. Okay, so for 1 by root x we can give P. So let P is equal to 1 by root x and Q is equal to 1 by root y. Or let 1 by root x is equal to P, 1 by root y equal to Q. This 2 by root x can be written as 2 into 1 by root x. So this can be written as 2p. Isn't it? And this can be written as 3q. Now we have to change the equations according to this. See, here you should know 2 by root x is 2 into 1 by root x. Suppose if you have the term as 1 by 4x or 1 by 4 root x. What it means 1 by 4 root x? 1 by 4 root x means 1 by 4 into 1 by root x. So we are giving substitution for only this much. So it will become 1 by 4 p. Okay. So it can be written as p by 4. So this also you have to remember while doing some problems. 1 by 4 root x means 1 by 4 into 1 by root x. Now let's come to our question. So we have taken 1 by root x as p and 1 by root y as q, and we change the terms as 2p plus 3. So this equation can be written as 2p plus 3q equal to 2 is equation 1. And second equation can be written as 4 by root x means 4 into 1 by root x. So 1 by root x is p. So 4p. 4p minus 9q equal to minus 1. This is equation 2. Okay. Now we have to solve these two equations to get the value of p and q. Any method you can apply. Now let's see the elimination method. Here first equation is 2p plus 3q is equal to 2, and second equation 4p minus 9q equal to minus 1. So we can equalize the coefficient of any one variable. Here I am going to equalize the coefficient of p. Okay. So here it is 4p. How can we change this as 4p? What we have to do with this first equation? We have to multiply by 2. If we are multiplying by 2, this will become 4p. Like this we can equalize the coefficient of p. So here I am going to multiply equation 1 by 2. So equation 1 we have to multiply by 2. We are getting, throughout we have to multiply 4p then plus 6q equal to 4, and second equation already the coefficient of p is 4. So no need to multiply anything. So we can write that second equation as it is. So it is 4p minus 9q equal to minus 1. So this equation 3 and this equation 4. Now what we have to do, addition or subtraction? Here same sign, isn't it? If we have same sign, we have to subtract to eliminate this term. So for subtraction we have to change the sign. We have to do the subtraction. Equation 3 minus equation 4 gives, we have to change the sign of each term here. So it is eliminated, and here 15q equal to, here 4 plus 1, 5. So q equal to 5 by 15. What is it? It is 1 by 3. Okay. Now we have to substitute this value in any one equation. So I am going to substitute in equation 1. So substitute in equation 1. Equation 1 is 2p plus 3q equal to 2. So 2p plus 3 into, what is q? We are getting q as 1 by 3 equal to 2. 3 cancel. So 2p plus 1 equal to 2. So 2p equal to 2 minus 1, 1, p equal to 1 by 2. Okay children, so we got q as 1 by 3 and p as 1 by 2. Our question is to find out value of x and y. How will you get value of x and y? We got p is equal to 1 by 2 and q is equal to 1 by 3. From these two values, how can we find out x and y value? What is our p? P is 1 by root x, isn't it? P is 1 by root x. So 1 by root x is equal to 1 by 2. So when we take the reciprocal, what we will get? Taking reciprocals, what we are getting? Root x is equal to 2. We are taking reciprocal on both sides. So root x is equal to 2. But we need the value of x. If root x is equal to 2, how will we get the value of x? From root x, how can we have x? We have to square. If we are taking the square of this root x, we will get x. Isn't it? So what we have to do? We have to take the square on both sides. So on squaring, what we will get? Root x the whole square is x equal to, here also we have to take the square. 2 square is 4. So we got value of x. Now what we need? We have to get value of y. For that we have q is equal to 1 by 3. What is q? Q is 1 by root y. That is 1 by root y is equal to 1 by 3. This implies we have to take the reciprocal. Root y is equal to 3. And from this what we will get? We have to square on both sides. So y is equal to 9. Okay. So we got value of x and y. So solution is 4 and 9. Okay children. So you can verify your answer by substituting that value of x and y in this given equations, whether it is correct or not. Now another question. 1 by 2x plus 1 by 3y equal to 2. 1 by 3x plus 1 by 2y equal to 13 by 6. So it is clear the equations are not linear. We have to change it into linear equations. So we have to give substitution for the variable part, and we have to understand which is the variable part. So here first term 1 by 2x. Okay, 1 by 2x means it is 1 by 2 into 1 by x. Isn't it? This I said in the previous question. 1 by 2 into 1 by x. Then 1 into 1, 1. 2 into x, 2x. Okay. Now what we have to give? Substitution. We have to give substitution for 1 by x. Isn't it? And second term is 1 by 3y. It can be written as 1 by 3 into 1 by y. So we have to give substitution for 1 by y. So we can take, let 1 by x is equal to u and 1 by y is equal to v. So how can we rewrite the equations? 1 by 2x is 1 by 2 into 1 by x. So if you are giving substitution for 1 by x, it will become 1 by 2 u. Isn't it? So we can rewrite the equations 1 by 2 u plus 1 by 3 v. U and v are numerators, equal to 2. Okay. And second equation same way, 1 by 3x is 1 by 3 into 1 by x. So it is 1 by 3 u plus here 1 by 2. 1 by 2 v equal to 13 by 6. So this is equation 1 and this equation 2. See children, you have seen this type of problems while discussing substitution method and elimination method. Here the coefficients are rational numbers, isn't it? So if you are keeping this as rational numbers itself, the calculation will be difficult for you. So what we have to do? We have to avoid this rational form of coefficients. How can we avoid? Can you recall what method we have applied to avoid this rational form of coefficients? Yes, we have taken the LCM of the denominators and multiplied each and every term by that LCM. Okay, so here for the first equation, what is the LCM? What is the LCM of denominators? 2 and 3 LCM is 6. So what we have to do? We have to multiply each and every term by this 6. And for the second equation also, LCM is here 3 and 2. So here also LCM is 6. In some questions you will get different LCMs. Okay. So here in both the equations denominators are 2 and 3. That's why we are getting LCM as 6 in both the cases. Okay. So here we have to multiply both the equations by 6 to avoid the rational form of coefficients for easy calculation. Okay. So we are multiplying the first equation by this 6. So equation 1 into 6. What we are getting? 6 into 1 by 2u plus 6 into 1 by 3v equal to 6 into 2. Don't forget to multiply RHS also. Here we can cancel. So equation will become 3u plus 2v equal to 12. This is equation 3. What about second equation? Here also LCM is 6. We have to multiply by 6 throughout. So equation 2 also we have to multiply by 6. So 6 into 1 by 3u plus 6 into 1 by 2v equal to 6 into 13 by 6. Okay children, here cancellation. Here also what we are getting? 2 into 1u, that is 2u plus 3 into 1 3v equal to, here cancel, so 13, equation 4. So we got the two equations in simplified form. 3u plus 2v equal to 12 and 2u plus 3v equal to 13. Okay. Now we can apply any one method. Here also I am going to apply elimination method. We can equalize the coefficients of either u or v. Okay. Here I am going to eliminate v term. For that we have to equalize these two coefficients. Okay. So what is the LCM of 2, 3? 6. So we can multiply. What we have to multiply here to make it as 6? We have to multiply this equation by 3, isn't it? To get this as 6 into 3 gives, what is it? 3 into 3, 9u plus 3 into 2, 6v equal to 3 into 12, 36. This equation 5. Okay. Now here I am going to equalize, equalize V coefficient. So this 3 should become 6. So what we have to multiply? We have to multiply by 2. So equation 4 we have to multiply by 2. Gives 4u plus 6v equal to 13 into 2 is 26. Equation 6. Now what we have to do to eliminate the term? Addition or subtraction? We have same sign. If we have same sign, we have to subtract. Then only this term will eliminate. So we have to subtract. Equation 5 minus equation 6 gives. For subtraction what we have to do? We have to change the sign. Okay. So here 9 minus 4u. 9u minus 4u. 5u. Then here this will eliminate, equal to 36 minus 26, 10. Okay, so u equal to 10 by 5. What is it? 2. So value of u is 2. Now what we have to do? We have to substitute this value in any one equation. So I am going to substitute this value of u in fourth equation. Okay, so you can choose any equation. Before substituting, you have to check which one will be easy for you for doing calculation. So for easy calculation, here I am taking second equation, or first equation also you can take. So here what we are getting? Substituting in equation 4. This is our equation 4. 2 into u means 2, plus 3v equal to 13. So 4 plus 3v equal to 13. So 3v equal to 13 minus 4, 9. So v equal to 9 by 3, it is 3. So we got u and v as 3. Okay, u as 2, you got u as 2 and v as 3. Now how will you get value of x and y? What is u? What we have taken as u? 1 by x, isn't it? So that is 1 by x is equal to 2. How will you get x? We have to take reciprocal. So when we take reciprocal, x is equal to, here also we have to take a reciprocal, 1 by 2. And v is equal to 3. What is our v? V is 1 by y. So 1 by y is equal to 3. So y is equal to 1 by 3. So we got the values of x and y. So solution is 1 by 2, 1 by 3. Okay, children. Next question. 7x minus 2y by xy is equal to 5. 8x plus 7y by xy is equal to 15. This is a special type of question. So you have to understand how we are going to solve this type of questions. Okay. So our first equation is 7x minus 2y by xy is equal to 5. So if we are taking this xy to right side, what we will get? 7x minus 2y equal to 5xy. Isn't it? So you may think this as a linear equation, but it is not linear equation because here we have two variables. If we have two variables in a term, the power will be sum of the powers of the two variables. So here x is 1, y is 1. So 1 plus 1, the power will be total 2. So here for this term, power is 2, variable power is 2. So it is not a linear equation. Okay, so we have to reduce this to linear equation. See children, in order to avoid this second degree here in this term, we have to avoid this xy from this term. To avoid this xy term from this RHS, we have to divide this by xy. But if we are dividing RHS by xy, we have to divide LHS also by xy. So, we have to divide each and every term by xy. Okay. So, divide by xy. So, each and every term we have to divide by xy. So, here 7x by xy minus 2y by xy equal to 5xy by xy. Okay. So, consider this, x and x cancel. So, what is remaining? 7 by y minus y cancelled, 2 by x equal to x, xy cancel, it is 5. Okay. Now, we got the equations, but it is not linear. You know how to change this as a linear equation. Same way, we can consider this next second equation also. How can we write? 8x plus 7y by xy equal to 15. We can write it as 8x plus 7y equal to 15xy. Divide each and every term by xy. So, 8x by xy plus 7y by xy equal to 15xy by xy. We can cancel. It is 8 by y plus y cancel, 7 by x equal to xy cancel 15. Okay. So, we got two equations, 7 by y minus 2 by x is equal to 5, 8 by y plus 7 by x is equal to 15. How can we continue? We have to give substitution for the variable part to change these equations as linear equation. What are the variable parts here? 7y means 7 into 1 by y, isn't it? So, 7 into 1 by y. We have to give substitution for 1 by y. And here we have to give substitution for 1 by x. So, we can take, let P is equal to 1 by y and Q is equal to 1 by x. Okay. Now, change the equations. 7 by y. How can we write? 1 by y is P. So, we can write it as 7P minus 2Q equal to 5. Equation 1. Then, second this one. Change this. 8P plus 7Q equal to 15. Okay, this one. These are two equations we are getting. We change these equations as linear equations by giving substitution. So, this is second equation. Now, apply any method to get the value of P and Q. Which method will be easy? Any method you can apply. Here also I am going to apply elimination method. So, here it will be easy for you to eliminate Q term. So, 2 and 7, LCM is 14. So, we have to change the coefficient of Q as 14. What we have to multiply? The first equation to get this as 14. 2 into 7 is 14. So, we have to multiply by 7. Equation 1 multiplied by 7 gives 49P minus 14Q equal to 5 into 7 is 35. Equation 3. Now, here coefficient is 7. We have to change it as 14. We have to multiply by 2. So, equation 2 multiplied by 2 gives 2 into 8, 16. P then plus 14Q equal to 2 into 15, 30. Equation 4. Okay. Now, what we have to do? Addition or subtraction? Here we have equalized this Q coefficient, but here it is negative, this is positive. How can we eliminate these two? Just by adding, this will become 0. So, we have to add equation 3 plus equation 4 gives, we are adding, what is 49 plus 16, 65. P, this will eliminate, equal to here 65. Okay, 35 plus 30, 65. So, what is P? 65 by 65, it is 1. Okay. Now, we have to find out value of Q. Substitute in any equation. I am going to substitute in 1. Substitute in equation 1. 7 into 1 minus 2Q equal to 5. 7 minus 2Q equal to 5. Minus 2Q equal to 5 minus 7. 5 minus 7 minus 2. Q is equal to minus 2 by minus 2, it is 1. So, we got value of P as well as Q as 1. Is it over? No, we have to find the value of X and Y. So, we have to consider the substitution. What substitution we have taken? 1 by Y is equal to P, isn't it? So, P is equal to, we got P is equal to 1. So, 1 by Y is equal to 1. So, Y equal to 1. Same way, Q equal to 1. Q is 1 by X. 1 by X equal to 1. So, X equal to 1 by 1, 1. So, what is the solution? 1, 1. Okay. So, solution is 1, 1. Okay, children. Next question. 1 by 3x plus y plus 1 by 3x minus y is equal to 3 by 4. And 1 by 2 into 3x plus y minus 1 by 2 into 3x minus y equal to minus 1 by 8. So, you have to study this type of questions also very seriously. The answer will be somehow lengthy. So, you have to listen very carefully. Okay, children. So, first equation 1 by 3x plus y plus 1 by 3x minus y is equal to 3 by 4. What is the variable part in this term? This completely is a variable part, 1 by 3x plus y, isn't it? So, we have to give substitution for this 1 by 3x plus y. And here what is the variable part? It is 1 by 2 into 3x plus y. 1 by 2 into 3x plus y can be written as 1 by 2 into 1 by 3x plus y, isn't it? So, here also variable part is 1 by 3x plus y and here also 1 by 3x plus y. Okay. So, we have to give substitution for 1 by 3x plus y. And what about the second terms? Here variable part is 1 by 3x minus y, and here also it is 1 by 2 into 1 by 3x minus y. So we have to give the second substitution for 1 by 3x minus y. Okay children. So what we have to take? Let 1 by 3x plus y is equal to u, and second substitution for 1 by 3x minus y. So 1 by 3x minus y is equal to v. Okay. So 1 by 3x plus y we have taken as u, and 1 by 3x minus y we have taken as v. Now how can we change the given equations? See, 1 by 3x plus y is, we have taken completely, this term completely as u. So what is the equation? This much completely becomes u, and this completely become v. So what is the equation? U plus v equal to 3 by 4, isn't it? U plus v equal to 3 by 4. That is the first equation. Consider this equation. First term is 1 by 2 into 3x plus y, that we have taken as 1 by 2 into 1 by 3x plus y. 1 by 3x plus y can be written as u. So it will become, first term will become 1 by 2u, isn't it? So 1 by 2u, then we have minus, and second term can be written as 1 by 2. It is 1 by 2 into 1 by 3x minus y. So it is 1 by 2v equal to minus 1 by 8. So here you can see again the rational form came for as coefficients. So what we have to do? We have to avoid the rational form by multiplying the equation by the LCM, isn't it? Here for this equation, only one denominator, here 4. So we have to multiply. If you are multiplying each and every term by 4, you can avoid this rational form. So this equation, this can be taken as equation 1, this equation 2, equation 1 multiplied by 4. What we are getting? 4u plus 4v equal to, if you are multiplying here 4, what will we get? 4 cancel, 3. Equation 3. And here what we have to multiply? 2, 2 and 8. What is the LCM? 8, isn't it? So we have to multiply every term by 8. So equation 2 into 8 gives, here 8 into 1 by 2, 4. 4u minus, here also 4 into 8 into 1 by 2, it is 4. 4v equal to, if you are multiplying here also by 8, what we will get? Minus 1. This is equation 4. Okay. Now we got the equations 4u plus 4v equal to 3 and 4u minus 4v equal to minus 1. Here coefficients are equal. So we don't want to do more to equalize the coefficients. Okay children. So what we can do? If you are adding, you can eliminate v term, and if you are subtracting, you can eliminate u term. So here I am going to add equation 3 plus equation 4 gives 8u, this will eliminate, equal to 2. 3 plus minus 1, 2. So u is equal to, what is it? 2 by 8, that is 1 by 4. Value of u is 1 by 4. Now how will we get value of v? we have to substitute in any equation. We can substitute in equation 3. Substitute in equation 3. This equation 3, it is 4 into u value is 1 by 4 plus 4v equal to 3. Okay, 4 cancel, 1 is remaining. So 4v equal to 3 minus 1, 2. So v equal to 2 by 4. What is it? 1 by 2. So we got value of u as well as value of v. We have to find out value of x and y. So we are getting u is equal to 1 by 4 and v is equal to 1 by 2. Isn't it? What is u? What we have taken as u? U is 1 by 3x plus y. Isn't it? U is 1 by 3x plus y. So u is equal to 1 by 4 means 1 by 3x plus y is equal to 1 by 4. By taking reciprocals, what we are getting? 3x plus y is equal to 4. Okay. So here again we are getting an equation in x and y. And what about here? V is equal to 1 by 2. What is our v? V is 1 by 3x minus y. Okay. So that is 1 by 3x minus y is equal to 1 by 2. When we take reciprocal, we will get 3x minus y is equal to 2. Did you get value of x and y here? No. Again we are getting two equations in x and y. If we are having equations in x and y, how will you get x and y values? Again we have to apply any one method to solve these two equations. What are the equations? 3x plus y is equal to 4, that we can take as equation 5, and second equation 3x minus y is equal to 2. This is equation 6. What we can, which method will be easy? See here, coefficients are equal. X coefficients are 3, 3, y coefficient plus 1 minus 1. Okay, elimination method will be easy for you. So what we can do, here the sign is different. So by adding itself we will get we can eliminate the y term. So equation 5 plus equation 6 gives 3x plus 3x, 6x, y term eliminated, here 4 plus 2, 6. So x equal to 6 by 6. What is it? 1. Now how will you get value of y? We have to substitute in any equation. Now substitute in equation 5. It is 3x plus this equation 5. 3 into 1, isn't it? So 3 into 1 plus y is equal to 4. 3 into 1 is 3. So y is equal to 4 minus 3. It is 1. So we got the solution, values of x and y as 1 and 1. So solution is 1, 1. See children, you have to understand the method clearly, then only you can do this type of questions. For what we have to give the substitution, that you have to understand first. For that you have to understand the variable part in each equation. Okay children, you have to practice this type of question 2 or 3 times. Then only you can understand the steps of solving. Okay.